Frito here, been glow stringing for about 6 years. I was asked to do a tutorial on how I tie my strings. Everybody ties their strings differently and they size them differently. It's always going to be different for everybody because everybody has different length and arm. First thing I want to start with is what strings to buy. This is the best that I've known, the best that I've ever had. It's just Kiwi. It's just regular Kiwi flat lace string. You can see how thin it is, but it's flat laced. It's better than having the round lace because there's certain tricks like orbitals and air wraps and air catches. It makes it a lot easier with flow and everything and feel with these. See, now I don't have very long arms, so I usually go with the 36 inch. But if you happen to have longer arms, you might want to buy the 45 inch. Now, how I size them. I always cut off the anklets. I always cut those off. But how I size them is I'll just hold them, and these two fingers right here, I'll wrap it around my elbow and then back to the same two fingers. I always leave just a little bit left over because it's going to take some of the space off the string when you're tying the knots. Now here's one that I've already completed. I have it knotted together at the ends. Try to make very tight knots at the ends. And I usually hold it on my middle finger like this. And after it's done, it should be able to wrap around your hand, and then you'll have the end of the glow stick right here, and you'll be able to hold the glow stick. And it can just easily come right back out. You can also burn the ends. Makes it a lot easier. Makes it easier, not to unravel, go everywhere, get caught on things. I always burn the ends. Forgot to do that. Next, though, as far as putting it in the glow stick, because it's flat laced, it's actually easier putting it in this tiny hole. It being flat laced. What I usually do is I'll just fold it over to make it to where it comes into a point, and then I can just put it into the hole right there, pull it right back out, and that's what it'll look like in the glow stick. It makes it to where you can take the laces out real quick and easy, put them into another pair of glow sticks, and you can end up using the same laces, for months at a time, maybe a year, longer. But that's initially how I size my strings and how I tie them and how I put them into the glow stick. Now, as far as the glow sticks go, they usually come with a hook on them. And then right here you can see that I've cut the hook off. It's best to cut the hooks off if they do have them, because with the hooks they'll end up getting caught on the strings and get caught on the other glow stick. They'll get caught a lot with the hooks. So it's just better to cut them off. But again, as I said, once you have it done, it should be sized just right to where you can spin it, and then you should be able to catch it on both sides. And then you just learn to get the feel for it. Now it should wrap around your knuckles, not the top of your hand, but the knuckles when you spin it in and out. But essentially, that is the video. That is the rest of it. That's how I size my strings. That's how I tie my strings. Take it or leave it. Again, everybody does it differently, but that's how I do it. Thank you.